Hello, beautifuls. I recovered. I recovered successfully from my yesterday um, atomic bomb explosion expression of myself. This, what I actually like to title and label the phoenix rising from its ashes. Um, because it was that, and I felt good during that. I felt extremely empowered during that and really free. But obviously, because it was kind of what you might call as well super. I went supernova, and it's the butterfly effect, the mandala effect, or you can label this so many ways. There the sacred rage, the dragon came out. You can call it literally. You can call it literally everything, sort of the way how usually called many different things. Now, what I would like to add, and I'm going to edit this into the video, and that's how I'm going to upload um, for you to see. This is going to be the first part of the video. So if you came across this expression of myself, then you see this video right away, and then the other parts, right? No, I'm going to do it. Yes, maybe I'm going to edit this out anyway. um, so I received some clarifications and aftermath channeled conclusion messages about this, and I'm hearing in my head probably you actually processing through the same thing, but you don't make it public, or you process things differently. This is really good because this must be a collective thing. um, I'm not just by myself looping in some kind of ways. um, so I would cut this short, just read the channeled written message, and you can literally process it however you process it. Okay, this is absolutely unconditional. I sincerely do not have any expectations from you. I don't project anything onto you related to this. This was with the absolute intention of self empowerment and go beyond your perceived any and all types of limitations whatsoever, even if it's coming from ancestry, your lineage, whatever slavery consciousness and suppression or victim patterns and dynamics they still need to process. Whichever aspect of yourself, whichever topic and concept in life that you can relate this to, that this is going to be an extremely empowering experience for you. So now I stop and read the message. I received the clarification message from my divine team about this occurrence, and I hear and here is a further disclaimer about what happened truly and why. There is a primary disclaimer which is attached to every single video that I have related to this, and this is the following. Whenever I express myself in this sacred rage version of me, I always add the following disclaimer to the videos. Here I am only expressing sacred rage or sacred anger. How is that possible, and where this expression is coming from? Sacred rage / anger is from the space of no projection or no self-projection, rather the expression of self by showing a pure high vibrational mirror that cannot help but cast shadows as a direct result of it by being shown and expressed to others. High vibrational and sacred, yes, because it does not ignore self nor ignores others' feelings, level of consciousness, and is not based on self-ignorance nor self-hatred. It is the highest vibrational, unconditionally loving and accepting, but at the same time authentically expressed emotional outbursts in the attempt to show how one feels, as well as how others probably feel, but they cannot access these innate feelings / emotions, therefore cannot express them. Hence, the mirroring effect. And there is a question here, because I'm interacting with you, anyone who watches this video. Do you want to learn how to express sacred rage / anger without false self-projecting and intentionally hurting others, or being heavily misinterpreted as a result of expressing your highly charged emotions? And this is basically the original disclaimer that I include to every single video of such when I express myself in such extremes. And then I add the following. This is the second part of the disclaimer, which came today after one day of me recording myself as that expression of myself. You must be aware that this is a highly intentional and unexpected channeled message from me. I intentionally published this for the whole world to see it, for you to see it and be the very observer and witness of my sacred rage energy forcefully, with all of the unconditional love and highest, at the same time, fierce light within my whole being. And then I say, to uprooting you and your stuck energy through this message, at the same time to cleanse and collapse all timelines that are keeping you or me in slavery and separation consciousness, in an unmatched and misaligned vibration and frequency and energy, not allowing you or me to be fully merged with the divine, the creator, and start to co-create how you have intended when you vowed and contracted to this life journey and light worker path. And then I continue like this. I also expose portions of the efforts of the opposing energy and literally shaking it off of myself, as well as you, whoever is watching. When we talk about spiritual abilities, I do believe something extremely powerful and potent is and was unlocking within me that I never truly experienced before. Therefore, I ask you to keep observing these types of messages without the need of judging it or label it, because these are now a necessary parts of my self-expression. And maybe I'm hearing in my head that maybe this is also that you need to be doing, or you already been doing, or you used to do, or you at some point you experienced it already. If you did, please share in the comment section below how you gone through these experiences. I want to know everything and all. Okay? If you really want to share it, please be encouraged to do so. I feel like just like what I'm describing here, I felt like just the phoenix bird exploding with fire. Again, sacred rage, and giving birth to their most powerful selves ever experienced and expressed. This is when the fire element is literally in its highest capacity expressing itself through you. And this is also part of the energy transmutation process and self-healing and self-balancing mechanisms that you are doing as a master manifester and magician, heart-based magician, when you are realigning and balancing all the elements. You are working with the elements, literally. This is highly sacred and unique experience for me to go through. This is absolutely not the human, egotistic anger that came out of me. Let this be exactly how it is, and please listen and meditate on the message that you have received on this occasion. I'm speaking serious sense. And I was also documenting, concluded in brackets, I'm hearing I've been activating my Blu-ray starseed purpose. So I've been through this experience that I recorded and published for the public to see. I actually been initiating and upgrading and up-leveling myself as well as my purpose. This was actually a self-initiation process, indeed. I'm going to talk about sacred rage more often because some of you, if not all of you, actually need to unlock your dormant gifts and abilities in ways that I have represented for you here in order to fully heal and reclaim your sovereignty in spirit and flesh. Do not be afraid of experiencing yourself in ways that might be scary for others or even for yourself, or be questionable for anybody, or because they could reject you even more as a result. Humanity is awakening. Do not underestimate God's unorthodox and unconventional intentions behind anything that is happening right now. Embrace the unknown, the unexpected, and the unimaginable, no matter what. We must understand and familiarize ourselves with all of our darkness and reintegrate them in order to stop denying parts of ourselves and discard feelings, emotions, and thoughts and declare them as unworthy, demonizing them and disowning them as demonic, evil, and judging it and labeling it and separate ourselves from them or anybody who express them. This is part of the healing process and the integration process for all humanity, especially light workers who are assigned to be the light and to be the supporting pillars for humanity's ascension, as well as the metamorphosis process that unfolds for all at this point in unseen ways and measures. You must embrace all parts of it and unconditionally love it without hesitation. These times are going to be a huge test for all of you and your readiness of you for being the leader that you are here to be. God wants me to include here that your ego must withdraw now from its so far position completely to give way to your higher self fully, to unfold. Give yourself fully and completely up to the divine. And I said here as last, I love you so much, you have no idea. Rest assured, the July sacred cleansing and purifying seraphim flame has already started to burn on earth. You experience the heat, right? Do you? All inauthentic, false, and antichrist timelines must be burnt into its ashes, so something new, greater, better, Christ-like can emerge and recycle from death. Within me, within you, and within all that is. Christ is the only way, and it shall be for eternity. I love you. Bye. Hello, beautifuls. Look, I'm going to say it again. I'm going to say it again, and I'm keep going to say it until I can see that the Lightworker community is stopping to be tricked by spirits of voices that are not theirs any longer. I beg you, stopping to read into energy that is not yours anymore. Stop taking it onto you. Stop taking it onto yourself and stop projecting the same old mistakes out there like it is yours. One. Two, the other thing, very fast, very quickly. Until the very second you embrace both your darkest and lightest aspects of yourself, meaning stop projecting separation consciousness into your world and onto others. You are not going to find yourself in your leadership position and in your new earth exactly how you dreamed it and desired to have it to be. Yes, I allow you to hate me. Yes, I allow you to reject me. Yes, everything is free. Everything is free to feel. Everything is free to think. Doesn't matter, because there is only you. There is only you. You are the only one. There is only oneness consciousness, and everything else is just a projection of the separation, the initial pain and trauma that we all suffered due to the initial separation experience when time began. Since the beginning of time. But we are over that. We stepped beyond time, the time-space continuum, and we are in the present moment. There is no past, there is no future, there is nothing that we need to forget about or move on from, because you realize that you are the one. In oneness consciousness, you realize that you are the one, the only one, and there is nothing and no one outside of you, ever. Everything is you and you are mirrored. Mirrored into infinity. You are the fractal system. And I love being in my dark side because I can express myself freely and effortlessly, and I love it. I love myself exactly how I am right now, because I'm not condemning and hating on myself just because I have the courage and the bravery to be in my darkest sides and aspects of myself, because I realized that this is my darkest side existing within me, and I love it, and I express it freely with love. I truly have no hatred or sadness or rejection toward anyone in the whole existence, in the whole universe. I'm not even frustrated that you still do not get it, because this is authentic. This is authentic, and I express it, so I allow you as well to go into your darkest sides and aspects of self and be true and express it as you are, as you feel, not suppressing it anymore. You don't want to be something and you reject something because you are not comfortable with that and you don't recognize it, that you are that too. You can see this side of yourself and you cannot see this because you are hiding from yourself. Until the point you're hiding from yourself, there is no oneness consciousness. Even if we call it New Earth or anything else, there cannot be in your way of perception and the way how you perceive yourself into being in your world, you cannot step into that path, into that experience, because you have no clue about that side of you who are projecting out the separation, that we are waiting for something, we are waiting for someone, we are waiting for the masses, we are waiting for the elite to blow their socks off or something. Nobody is waiting for anyone, and nothing is happening outside of yourself. And I'm really freely and happily share this sacred rage with you, because I want to encourage you to feel this inside. Is so much freedom here. I experience extreme levels of freedom just because I can speak this out in a high tone, because I'm so passionate about this. The passion of the Christ, when Jesus was feeling like, okay, enough is enough, I make a mess in this temple, because you made this temple, you sacrificed this temple and the sacredness of this place, and you made a joke out of it. You are the most sacred creature existing and ever existed and forever existing for eternity, because you have the yin and yang equally aspected and realized and consciously accepted within yourself. That's why you needed to wake up. Because there is no enemy, there is no lesser person, there is no upper person, there is no superiority, there is no inferiority, there is no victim or victor, or there is no smarter or more loser one. Everything is you. I am talking to myself, and I love it, because this means that all parts of myself, which is you and all of the collective, is more exposed to this truth and realization, and we are all exposed within our oneness, within our sacredness. Doesn't matter which expression of the spectrum of consciousness we are embodying. If I'm embodying the rage side, which is I'm doing that right now, and I'm expressing this to the whole world, everyone, I'm showing that there is a right and the possibility for you to be so free and to be so real that you can experience yourself as this, just the way you are right now, just the way I am right now, right here, right now.